good afternoon. Welcome to a kind of a chilly Sunday. We're up here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Got a special livery coming in the next few minutes. A little bit windy up here on the garage tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Go ahead and stick this down here really quick to help with the wind. There they are. United Airlines 737. Ops today are on the 2-4, so 2-4 left for departures, 2-4 right for the arrivals. They are taxiing into their gate over in the Charlie Concourse. Off stream.
What heading are you on right now? That works. So heading 015, 6,000 for now. We'll hear momentarily.
We'll get the American Eagle. We're going to keep an eye on the fire station and see if we see anything go out. One fire station is off to my left. I haven't seen anything go out yet. Got a Frontier A321 taking the runway. I didn't see them over there.
Turn rating 030 to maintain up 4,000.
Let's say it takes this tripod a little bit to kind of warm up. You get a little smoother. Some of that's probably me as well. Here for you. See, the windsock is pretty much fully extended over there. This is one of the medical flights heading out. There they are. I think after this is the business jet out of Daytona Beach. Flight 4513 today, E175. There's snow on the ground. It's probably about 30 degrees up here today. A pretty stiff breeze blowing down the runway, kind of into my face, depending on which way I'm facing here.
313, turn right 220, and moment traffic with this approach, I'm keep right.
American Eagle should taxi over by us and park at one of the gates over here in front of us at the front half of the Charlie Concourse. This would be in the 40s later this week. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to being able to come up here when it's a little bit warmer. We'll have some longer streams for you guys, and whether it's here or Detroit or Columbus or wherever it happens to be, maybe Cincinnati as well. kind of thought about, if I didn't have stuff going on today, I thought about going up to Detroit and doing a live stream up there for you today, but we just had some stuff going on. And so I just decided to come up here. But we'll do one out at Detroit as well, I think, pretty soon. Alaska.
There's a 912 clean ground taxi, Lima Foxtrot 2 landing.
Flight 216 out of Seattle. That lasts for a few weeks, kind of in January and February, before it goes back to being the usual routing for Alaska. And then in the summer, we'll get them twice daily. CRJ waiting for its gate. So I wonder if maybe it's on the Alaska flight. Although they're kind of heading more over towards United, so hopefully everybody is okay. CRJ pulling into its gate. So we got 3 different American aircraft at their gate. Two American Eagle regional aircraft, the CRJ, the E-175, and the Airbus A320 that are all at the gate. And we're going to get a 4th one here in a minute, an American 737 out of Charlotte. Haven't got one in a little bit though, so we'll just see when Dubai 1 comes back or any of the other Royal airplanes that happen to come in. Definitely get to the comments here in a second. Lucille, the San Francisco Giants livery, taxiing to their gate here. If you're a Giants fan, there you go. We've had the Kraken livery here a couple of times. I haven't made it up here to get it yet. I think both times it came in, we've had bad weather. So I haven't been able to make the trip up here to get that one. I actually got it in Chicago when I flew out there last summer, but I haven't got the new Seattle Kraken livery here yet.
45 for 11 and 340.
Got several different American Airlines aircraft here on the field today. Underneath the Alaska 737-900 to keep it from tipping back on the tail as they start to get the passengers off and the baggage off, and then get it reloaded here in a little bit. Got some more aircraft inbound here. I don't know about you guys, but I like the merger livery on the Max. I just think the wavy line is such a neat look. Got a United Express CRJ. It looks like touching down over there on 24 right. Got a lot going on tonight. Which, if you watch some of the live streams in the past, it's definitely not always the case. There is a pretty decent amount of dead time up here sometimes. Here's the American Eagle E175 out of Miami. They're going to be waiting on the gate. The 737 will be taxiing in behind it. Which one do you think will get its gate first? Do you think the Embraer or the 737 will go to its gate first? My money's on the 737. NASCAR bot just came back from Akron, Canton. One of you must have had a flight down there today. NetJets inbound from West Palm Beach. Should be our next inbound aircraft here. FlexJet, yes, but not NetJets. We're about to answer our question here. Who's first? The Embraer is holding short. And it does look like the 737 is going to get to its gate first. Pushing back. There's a lot of people down there. Meanwhile, over on the runway, the Delta A321, this one has winglets on it. They are heading to Atlanta. I don't know why I say that. I think all their A321s have winglets. Anyways, they're heading off to Atlanta. You're going to Charlie 27 tonight. Busy time for him right now. The 737 trying to get to the gate, the A320 leaving, and then the E175 pulling in. And we got a Frontier heading out. You still see the ambulance over by Charlie 29, the United 737 over there. They pushed the A320 out of the way, and the E175 is pulling, I think, into the gate. Looks like they're going to Charlie 2. Lose them behind the pole, unfortunately, I think, but all right, I think we're caught up for a minute. the American A320 that just pushed back is flight 2731. They will be heading to Dallas. Frontier 3091 out of LaGuardia. Looks like they are inbound. Well as Delta Connection 5141 out of Detroit. And Frontier 33 out of Punta Cana. All kinds of aircraft coming in. And then the Delta 757, they're 20 minutes out. Flight 8925. It's a NBA charter out of Orlando. Wind up here tonight is brutal. Like the A320 is heading out. American Flight 2731, they're on their way to DFW.
Roger, turn right, 055, higher here momentarily.
Also have the videos I still have to post from the Ohio State Chargers down in Columbus on Tuesday when I was down there. That was brutal. They were back and forth on the runways too, so they weren't committed to one runway. So I thought they would probably use 28 left and park my car over that way. And they sent a few of the charters over to 28 right. And it was about 3 degrees outside. So that was definitely brutal, but I gotta get that video posted for you. I didn't do a live stream just because of how cold it was, but we'll get that video posted here probably in the next couple of days. Southwest over at their gate. This lens is about 600 millimeters if you're wondering how much zoom it is on this camcorder. There are a few other areas around Hopkins that are probably better places to spot on. Tonight would be a good night to be over at the Aviator restaurant. So I think I'm hoping I heard that wrong, or it might get a little bit interesting here. Delta Connection out of Detroit, CRJ 900. Granted, if it did go to Delta too, that'd be pretty cool because it'd be right over behind me. United or Frontier, they both have bases here. It'd be cool to have a Guardians or Cavs or, dare I say, Cleveland Browns special livery. Frontier, they're inbound, I think from Punta Cana, I believe, if I remember right. Airbus A321. So it is very busy down there on the arrival side of the airport. Departure is not quite as crazy. Hoping to see the groundbreaking for the master plan for the new terminal later on this year. We'll see what happens, but one of the things that's supposed to be improved will be this road, which would be very helpful for the airport. If you ever try to get in here or pick people up, it can be pretty busy. It can be pretty crazy down there, especially on weekends or holidays. The cell phone lots are not very well marked though, or the cell phone lot, I guess, is not really very well marked. And so I think a lot of people either don't know that it exists or don't really know how to get there. But it is also inconvenient to get to, because if you're coming in off Snow Road, you'd have to go past the terminal to get over to it, or go over by the IX Center and turn off that way, or turn on the 5 Points Road and go in that way. So if you're not really familiar with where it's at, it might be a little bit confusing. Columbus, with all their construction right now for their new terminal, they have a ton of construction on the road that's going into the airport. And so there's when you're pulling in, there's a big sign that says Columbus John Glenn International. And behind that sign is their cell phone lot now, which is kind of funny. But hey, it works. There's the Delta 757. Cavs were off to an incredible start. They definitely have slipped a little bit in the last week or so. They're having an incredible season.
4513 to propagate Charlie 5, ready for taxi.
Delta Airlines 757-200. We're lucky to still see these. These are NBA charters. Delta signed a deal, or was at least working on signing a deal earlier this year that would see the NBA charters go to A321, I think NEOs, here in the future. So we're going to enjoy the 75s while we got them. Last summer, Delta even put these as a regular flight to Atlanta. Hopefully that happens again. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and head on out for the day. This camera doesn't do so well with the low light, so I think we'll probably go ahead and wrap it up, get home and get some dinner, and get ready to work again tomorrow. We'll do a longer live stream here in a couple of days, I think. And I got some videos to post and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for your support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. And hope you guys all stay warm, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time from Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Have a great night, everybody.